like Hank Trinkets because I just like that his last name. He owns Hank's Trinkets.
Anytime a character's named Hank, I can't help but think of like Hank Hill.
That was the inspiration. A little bit.
I'm going. Now, boy, I'm gonna
Or
give you
I'm gonna
some
sell you some
trinkets
trinkets.
and trinket accessories.
Do I look like I know what a what a magic item is? I just want to sell some goddamn trinkets. And Clive Pompers.
Clive
You're
Pompers, my criminal
dude.
elderly contact.
I love Clive Pompers.
I thought that was the one that Bowser tried to murder.
No,
No,
that was
it's a
I
different
don't.
guy. He did.
Yeah, I know that now.
Yeah,
It was
Just
probably.
to the list?
so
Huh?
Can I add
um
criminal contact to the list of people Battlestar has attempted to murder?
You haven't attempted to murder. He's
I
like a
haven't
nice old man.
He is criminal.
He's like
He
an old
was
man.
also criminal. Like,
Bug is also a little bit criminal.
I should point out Battlestar is kind of responsible for several war crimes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Bowser,
know.
if anything, is a bigger criminal. Yeah. Actually,
Are
there's
we
some
all ready?
highlighting random parts of Zach's sheet.
By the way, or...
Yeah, I'm just resting my voice for a second. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
I don't know why I like that gif of a rat eating some spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I'm ready.
Motherfucker, I did it.
I'm ready.
Come at me, essay. That's so funny.
Oh no, didn't mean to post a die wolf.
Why? What is this drawing?
Bye. I'm just gonna delete these all. No, we're not fighting rats. We're not fighting monkeys.
We're gonna fight Great Ape. That's gonna be the final boss.
I like that the monkey nods.
Darthag is gonna turn into a Great Ape.
You know what? I was actually really tempted to have you guys fight some monkeys instead of rats. Or like
Also-
last session.
What did that guy get on his wisdom saving throw? I'm very curious.
He has a very good mod. He didn't roll very well, but he has a very good mod.
I wanted him to dance so bad.
He was like about 2 away. Fire.
Oh man.
Cause you rolled what, like an 18 or something's dumb? Like something good. Scroll up until I find deception. Is it your deception one? No.
No, 12.
Yeah, you rolled a 12.
Was the DC.
Yeah, and like he was within a couple, and he rolled. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yo,
Joe.
blue dog.
Pretty
Blue dogs
cool,
are
though.
awesome.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
sick.
Lawful good.
Their
Mhm.
face.
Yeah, they're fey. They look
I was
terrifying.
gonna have you like help 3 of them fight a displacer beast. Where you guys are like, no, we gotta go do the.
Oh god.
We gotta go
Displacer
return the heirloom. It's raining blood.
Ape. There's no picture.
Unaligned.
Yeah, there's not a pic. It's in the back of the monster manual. Yeah, unaligned 88 makes 2 fist
Ranged
attacks.
weapon attack.
Like, it only has 6 intelligence. It should have
Yeah,
like
that's
at
why.
least 6 plus.
If it doesn't have intelligence, then it doesn't have an alignment. Because it can't comprehend good or evil, it's just ape. Also, that's an adorable gif. I'm favoriting that.
That is a great, yeah.
Pretty wholesome
What about-
100.
No, Affleck duck. Let's go.
Affleck.
Ah,
Affleck.
fuck.
I can't stop looking at that dog. That's a good dog. Oh, yeah. Just the Peach's
Okay.
castle. That's where we are.
That's literally what I was picturing the entire time. Not gonna lie.
There's not why you put a picture, and there's not a third staircase. I what is that from? Like N64 or something?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think that
I never played Mario 64, so I don't know. It's just a design that I like.
I played the DS version.
I based it off of like The Great Gatsby, but
I
One of
love
Tobey
Drunk
Maguire's
Brock.
lesser-known movies.
oh yeah, he plays Jack Kerouac.
Drunk Brock moment.
Drunk Brock moment. That sounds like
Oh, I thought that said Milk Day.
it's hey guys. It's
Yeah, Nick Carraway. I'm sorry. Yeah, he does play Nick Carraway. God, I love The Great
I have
Gatsby.
the greatest line to use in reference to Hugh the next time we get into combat and he gets wounded.
Oh yeah.
Brian,
Well, don't say it. Just say
yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna say it, but
I'm
Brian
saying-
knows the line I'm thinking of.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Wow.
Shakes
I love that.
Glock with
Question,
malicious intent.
question.
When you make you into a gunslinger.
Can we homebrew it so that instead of like needing like a special type of spell or whatever to heal Hugh, we just need to like slather him in milk?
House.
No.
He doesn't
Mad milk.
He needs milk. Calcium.
Mad milk.
Throw mad milk at him.
Hugh unlocks Mad Milk. And then...
Oh god, the next time we play TF2, I'm gonna get that. And it's just gonna say humorous gaming is unlocked Mad Milk.
I honestly forgot
that's like
TF2
the
existed.
definition of an inside joke right there.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Bonk,
Alright,
bonk,
so-
bonk, bonk, bonk.
The last thing to happen was you guys were leaving your private room when you heard a scream from the main hall at the party. A blood-curdling scream and the sound of loud footsteps as people were like running different places. What do you guys gonna do?
Brock is gonna.
Bug just kind of looks around confused, very caught off guard.
Brock is just gonna run into the middle of the room and just dive.
Stars drawing his long
No,
sword
dive.
and
Yeah,
follow
dive?
close
Like,
behind.
Yeah.
at what?
Run in the room, Gib.
He's just gonna dive.
We're just gonna stay with you, just like, but like have like his like cold hands ready.
Ambrose is
Balasar
gonna
is
stay in like the corridor, like where the archway is, and just kind of watch on.
Balasar is going to move like out beyond the just beyond the archway with his long sword drawn.
I guess
Okay.
Brock is just in the middle of the room prone.
Okay, yeah. So
Good job.
as you guys just sort of like you hear people crying from up the stairs on the balcony as a large group of people have kind of conglomerate up on the balcony, up the stairs. There's crying and yelling. You guys gonna just stay in the middle of the room?
I'm gonna investigate.
So walk
Alright.
up the stairs.
So you walk up the stairs, and do you want to try to push through the crowd?
Sure.
Can you
going
roll
to totally
a?
take my long swords.
Okay. You want to roll a dex save for me? Yeah, that's fine. It's just a group of noblemen. It was mainly a courtesy. If you rolled a 1, I had funny things. But so you push through the crowd to the front, and you see a UNT pureblood woman leaning over Tusa as he's splayed out on the ground, not moving.
Hugh is gonna.
What's going on?
Can Hugh push through the crowd?
Yeah, sure. It's now that the crowd is, they're just sort of like letting you guys through. So
Hugh is gonna run up to the guy and put his hands out onto him in that glowing energy, like gets sent into him as he will cast Spare the Dying.
As you cast Spare the Dying, a sort of black energy comes out of the Snake Man and meets your Spare the Dying, and it has no effect.
No
And like
response.
everyone, yeah, no, like this sort of like black energy met your light energy, and just sort of they dissipated each other. And this woman looks at you and goes, "Oh, please, can't you help him? Oh no, adventurers, you were supposed to help him. Bug, what are you doing?" She points at you all like, "Please!" and she just sort of like stays there kneeling by him.
Can I check Arcana to see if there's any like dark energy still in there? Still
Sure.
in.
Sure, go ahead. You detect nothing magical.
Don't sense anything magical in them.
Can Ambrose do check him over? See
Yeah,
if he's
sure.
bleeding or has any broken bones or anything?
Yeah, are you going for like a medicine check or an investigation check?
Medicine.
It appears to you that he has died. He doesn't have that he's died. That he there are no like physical signs. So your best guess is that he died from something non-physical.
So he's not breathing, too?
He's not breathing. No, he's dead.
Okay.
He's stone cold dead. Would anyone else like to do anything?
Well, my father said, if a man dies suddenly, you have to quickly burn them.
What?
You
You can't burn my husband!
Well, he obviously has some sort of foot fungus.
Number 15.
I'm gonna start
Ambrose,
pull off his boots.
Ambrose, a orcishman from the crew that you on, though you don't recognize the man, turns to you and goes, "Oh yeah, foot fungus. I read it. My pappy died from a foot fungus. Foot fungus. Pretty bad."
See, we have to get rid of him before he becomes infectious. Soon he'll decay into miasma, and it'll just infect everyone here. The demons will get into you and give you foot fungus.
Brock is gonna try to get up.
Sure, you get up.
Everyone has to clear out of here right away.
So looking around, the two guards that were mentioned of Tatusa, that being Gub and Lub, both step up. They look much like him, being like human bodies with snake heads that go down to about their neck and shoulders and snake. And they both in sync go, "No! No one can leave this place until we find out what has happened!" And they rush to the main door, taking out spears and block it, crossing their spears. And the woman looks at you all and goes, "Oh, please, can't you find out what happened to my husband? We were just talking to him. Did anything seem wrong?"
I don't
Fucking
sense anything
spectator.
magical about him.
"Oh, please, won't. I'm sure he was murdered somehow. Oh, I don't know who would want to do this. Oh," and she starts to cry.
Fucking Gygax.
He always seems to come around when everybody's drinking. Maybe if we drink more ale, we can summon him.
Yeah.
And then Ambrose is gonna clap his hands and point to the pink, bright, like hot pink servant and say, "Quickly, bring out the ale! Bring out kegs of ale, quickly! Barrels!"
The servant looks from you to Tusa's wife. Shukuthi is what I called her. Looks from you to Shukuthi, and she just like glares at him, and he just sort of cowers.
As he was over the body, can he like see that this was the same like black energy that the cultist were having?
It seems to you to be a very similar sort of necrotic energy, yeah. But it doesn't seem to be a spell per se. It just seems like whatever's happened to him, like is making sure that its work is finished.
He was
You
just
there,
gonna
Brock?
Get up from like the kneel position over him, and he's just gonna tip his hat down and just start to walk back towards the group.
Mm-hmm.
Brock, quickly grab that barrel of ale over by the bar.
I'm on it.
Can you do
And
perception in the bar?
Me.
What?
No, Brock, can you do a perception check to try to find? Since you were pointed at the lizard people last time, I want to see if you can find it. You managed to see a big tub of ale.
I would like to grab it.
Alright. You can do a strength check if you.
Yeah, I would like to grab it and then run up the stairs.
Let's do an athletics check and see. So you grab this big tub of ale, and you rush it up the stairs.
Oh, here it is.
Ambrose is gonna pull out the heart
Uh-huh.
and like hold it like a foot away from him, going up and down from his head to his toes and back again.
Mm-hmm.
Like just holding it, seeing if it does anything.
You feel a surge of power within you, but it doesn't do anything.
Brock, serve everyone ale right now.
Okay. And Brock is gonna is gonna like uncap it. And,
that's not how a keg works. Yeah, let's say that it has a cap.
How does it? How do you open it? How does a keg work?
Usually you gotta put a tap in it. You stab it with a tap.
Well, I have my war.
Oh, you open it with like a crowbar or something. Yeah.
I have my war pick, so I'm just gonna like stab it with my war pick. Will that work?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll start by serving the dead man.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'll
And
I'll
she
try to
looks
pour
at you.
some ale in his mouth.
She looks at you and goes, "He's had enough ale. Can't you see?"
It looks like she's just getting started.
No, it's that. Oh, and she starts crying. Please.
Ambrose is going to empty his water canteen and then fill it up with ale and just drink.
All right.
And then he's going
Can you do a Constitution save?
he was gonna like spit out like a mouthful onto the body.
Can you do a Constitution save for me for drinking the ale?
Like Constitution, or do you want me to do a drink?
A Constitution save. Okay, so putting this in your mouth, you realize immediately that it is not ale, but kerosene. and you spit it onto the body, and that surge of power you felt holding the gem, as the kerosene leaves your mouth, it catches fire as it hits the body. The man is now on fire. And the woman starts screaming. "Ah!"
We gotta put him out, and I'm gonna take my shield and try to like fan the fire to put it out.
Oh no!
Can you roll
It's-
it? Let me roll it d20. Oh,
Guys, it's devolving back into one of our old campaigns. Please don't.
Quick,
the
Brock, put him out. Pour more ale onto him.
the fire dissipates a little from you, like trying to put it out with your shield, but it doesn't really.
Fine, I'll pour more ale on it.
No!
I'll pick up the keg and pour.
Do you really want to?
And I make it a. Can I?
Can I ray of frost on the body and try to put out the fire?
Sure, you can cast Ray of Frost in the ball.
In the words of Harry from
Pour the image to the fire.
in the words of Harry from Home Alone, who just keeps a bucket of kerosene around?
She looks at you and goes, "It was for the lamp." and as you cast Ray of Frost, Drogos, you notice that as you sort of freeze him, that you also froze the liquid that was underneath him. Can you do an investigation check for me? So, looking at this liquid, it leads you to a cup that was in his hand when he fell, and the liquid goes from his mouth onto the floor, and then next to the cup in his hand.
Poisoned, then, maybe.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm sorry, what was it again? I think I cut out. What was the liquid underneath it?
Drogos just saw that there was a liquid that went from his goblet all the way up to like where his mouth is, so he like fell back with that in his hand.
Well, it doesn't.
Can I?
Did Drogos tell us, or?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
ready.
said it might be. I said whatever he's drinking might be poisoned.
Can I roll perception to see if anyone from the crowd, from like the original gathering, is missing?
Right.
Yeah, that's right. You were like watching the whole party.
The only person that seems to be missing is the man with the bright pink suit. Seems to have gone away.
Where's that guy in the bright pink suit?
I told him to get me some ale, didn't I?
Find him.
I'm sure he'll be back any minute with the ale.
No, the ale was poisoned. He was the only person serving alcohol.
Oh,
Do you have any
might
proof
have
that he
been
poisoned
him.
it?
Ambrose.
That's a mighty large accusation.
Ambrose. Find him. Or is it you who's dying next? I'm done.
The
That's
woman
a
looks at you and
little
goes, "What?
hostile.
My best servant, Wram."
Someone had to poison him.
You
No.
have no proof there's poison.
He took a sip of his drink and died. What do you want to call it?
Yes, because poison acts that quickly.
Be surprised.
You've seen Drogos use poison spray.
Within seconds of him touching the goblet to his lips, he falls
Been
over and
drinking
dies.
all night.
Though with the like his the lizard folk all sort of start to come up the stairs. "Oh, what has happened to poor Tusa?" And they all look, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen." And then they go, "Oh,
Red,
mm,
forgot about them.
we figured this would happen. He makes so many enemies, you know." Well, I'm sure that everyone at the party wanted to help you, as these are some of his friends. I'm sure you could ask around, like and
Do the snake people, can Ambrose try to remember if they have like venom?
you can try insight, yeah. You can't recall any sort of natural venom. Well, actually, you can't recall anything particular.
Okay.
I'm going to go looking for the servant.
Yeah,
he
Balazar,
will-
let's go find him.
He will also follow Balazar.
Oh, where are you going?
We're finding your servant. You have questions.
Oh, well, the kitchens are back that way. And she points behind her, still up the stairs, the upper hallway, which matches the downward hallway, sort of immediately splits off into a left and right, kind of like in a triangular shape, and you're at the point. She goes, oh, it's that left hallway.
Why don't you come with us and show us the way to the kitchen?
Oh, I don't want to leave my poor Tusa.
Is
Oh,
there
why
some
don't-
servant boy you can send with us?
Oh, take my daughter, Galera, go with them. And the woman who you rescued previously turns and goes, oh, fine. Oh, and then she is like, oh, follow me. And you guys go down the left hallway towards the kitchen. Going that way, you come upon a door to your left, and she's like, it's this one. And then she starts walking back to her father's corpse. You all standing outside the door to the kitchen.
Okay. Let's place our
Okay.
votes. Loud or subtle?
Let's just ask him. We can look around. Just make sure he doesn't leave.
I meant how we
I'm-
opened the door.
Ambrose just gonna open the door and walk in, like
I know.
nonchalantly, like he
I know
belongs.
Ambrose, and you're not very smart either.
Walking in, you find an assortment of cooks and servants that are all just kind of talking in hushed whispers, and they look at you. Is everything all right? We haven't left the kitchen in some time.
Who concocted today's ale?
Oh, today's ale. That was brought up from the basement. A fine vintage. Oh, that's been in the cellar for quite some time. That batch. Yes. Tusa wanted to make sure the guests had a wonderful time. Like
Who brought up the barrel?
the 1 second. Let me. They literally can't remember. It just caught in the shuffle of everything. And like the robotic movements that you need when being a servant day to day. They can remember. They don't remember who brought anything really. It was just kind of everyone did everything. And they look at you all and go, "Oh, what's happened though? Why are you questioning us? Is everyone okay?"
Yes,
asking
everyone's
us-
fine. Go about your
Oh,
business.
Oh, all right then. And they start just cleaning pots and pans. Oh, feel free to walk around if Tusa says it's all right.
Jesus doesn't say much of anything anymore.
What?
Toos has been poisoned.
Oh my God! And they all start to like gasp. Some are tearing up. Oh, he was such a nice man.
Yep, he's pretty dead.
Do you have any idea who would have done it?
We're looking for one servant. Pink suit. Was serving all the ale tonight.
Pink suit? What pink suit? We're not allowed to wear such fancy garb while serving drinks.
What did she say his name was?
Jeffrem.
Jeffrem, something like that.
Jeffrem? Why, I'm not sure what he would be doing here. But, you would find Jeffrey. Wait, Jeffrey? And, one sec. And one of the servants recalls, I didn't think Jeffrey worked here anymore.
What?
Oh, something happened. He was fired quite some time ago. I don't know why he would still be working here. I don't remember
Under what circumstances was he fired?
We try not to meddle in that business, anything so sensitive as the royal family firing.
You must have rumors.
And they once again try to recall. I believe it was some sort of improper conduct. I believe he was making the people of the house uncomfortable. Some sort of something to do with his religious practice. I don't remember exactly.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
This has been very helpful. Do you know where we could perhaps find Jeffrey?
I didn't even think he worked here. I mean, if you said he's wearing a pink suit, like he usually does, then he should stand out. We haven't seen him in here. Like, no one's really come in here much of all night. I mean, we've had like several, let's see, and they all sort of look at each other. Who came in? And they all start listing off. It's like, well, we had like everyone from the royal, like Galera, Tusa, and Shakuthi all came in, of course. And then we had a couple members of the lizard folk, Ratsak and Axnak, his advisor, both came in to inspect our kitchens. Aside from them, and they think back, wow, no one else. It's mainly just been the servants on the floor.
Where do the servants on the floor? Where do the servants usually hang out?
You should.
Do they have a quarters somewhere?
You should find them out in the party. They should be wearing. I'm assuming you've met them. They should be wearing some sort of black robes. They're all human. Suffice to say. The UNT don't like other UNTs serving under them, and they certainly.
If you're saying Jeffrey was fired, but Shikuthi referred to him as her best servant.
I mean, we could have gotten some details wrong, huh? That's quite strange.
Ambrose is gonna whisper to the party. I think we should check out this wine and ale cellar before we leave to go to where the servants hang out. I think there might be clues down there.
All right, I'm gonna suggest two of us go there, and the other I feel we should ask Shikuthi some questions. And the lizards.
Yeah, it's up to the party. What do you guys want to do?
Ambrose is going to the cellar.
All right, who's going with Ambrose?
I'll go with Ambrose as usual.
Then I'm still gonna go ask Shikuthi a few questions.
One more. All right, is anyone else going with Balsar? Is Balsar going alone? Like, who is not a humorous? Drogos?
Is Hugh and Drogos by themselves? Like, did Balzar just walk out?
I think most of the part.
I haven't walked out yet. I've just.
I thought he was with us.
Yeah, you're all in the kitchen.
Okay.
No, Balzar, did you walk out to go question who's waiting?
No, not yet.
Okay, so everyone's just kind of debating why they're waiting. Like,
You there, servant boy. Bring us to the cellar.
I'd be happy to, my lord. And a small little boy that you pointed to. My name's Jim Tim. Oh, nice to meet you. and he begins walking out of the kitchen. Well, follow me. Anyone that wants to go to
Ambrose will follow.
anyone else coming?
Brock will, yeah.
Is it all? The two of you? They're coming down to the cellars with old Jim Tim. Oi, oi. Alrighty. And Jim Tim makes his way out and like back down the hall to the main room. While passing the body of Tusa, he starts to kind of tear up a little. Oh no! Why is he frozen? You too. What? Why? Why is he frozen and burnt at the same time?
He got poisoned.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain anything, does it?
It was
Why is he frozen?
Crazy poison.
A crazy poison. Can you do a deception check with advantage because this is a small child? Oh my god!
Natural 20 and nat 1. That's so funny.
Oh my
Truly
god! A
drunk.
crazy poison! That's insane! Well, follow me, oi oi!
It makes everything happen to you at once. And you,
Oh,
and
that's
you die.
horrible! Oh, that's just horrible! I'm glad you adventurers are here. And Tim, because of your horrible lie, believes that whoever did this is quite horrible and is willing to sacrifice his small child body, and so he's joined the party. You now have Tim.
no!
John Rambo 2.0.
Now follow me down to the cellars. And he makes his way down the main stairs and back through that really long hallway. You guys stayed at the private room. It should be this room. And he going down the hallway for a bit, about 3 doors down, and it's the left door. And then he summons like a small light spell. All the servants are taught in this spell. And then he's like, come on. And he walks down the stone steps to the basement, the cellar. You guys follow?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's move to the rest of the party for a second. Balasar, Drogos, and Humorous are all in the kitchen with the rest of the servants. Balasar wants to question Shakuthi. Drogos and Humorous have said nothing. What's up? What do you guys think?
I'm just gonna go over and question the Blizzard folk, see who told us that enemies are.
Okay.
He was gonna fight Drogos, but he wants to stop him before he leaves the room. So when Balazar is out, so it's just Hugh and Drogos.
It's also the servants in the kitchen.
I understand.
Okay.
So I want to
so
Drogos, and I'm gonna kind of lean over. Do you think you could maybe be Mo? We haven't seen him all night, and he's a dastardly little fella.
I wouldn't rule it out, but wouldn't count on it either.
You just stay close to me, okay?
Got it.
All right, let's go. And he was gonna walk out with Drogos.
Alright, as you walk past the body, you see Balazar questioning Shakuthi, and you keep going down the stairs to the lizard folk who are back on the floor. Meanwhile, to switch to Balazar. Balazar, you walk up to most of the noblemen and UNT, and Galera and Shakuth are next to each other, and you're now free to talk whatever you want to say.
All right, Galera, Shakuthi, I got a few questions for you.
Oh, if we can be of any help, yes.
Okay, you said the guy in the pink suit, the servant. You said his name was Jeffrem, right?
Yes, Jeffrem.
Okay, well, me and some friends of mine just talked to all the servants in the kitchen, and they claim that Jeffrem was fired for religious practices that unsettled the people of the house.
Oh, why, I believe it was something like that. Yes. I'm not entirely sure. I just remember Tusa didn't like him for some reason. This is
Okay, but
Shikuki talking.
If he was fired, why is he still here? And why is he being given access to things like the alcohol when he very clearly has a reason to have a grudge against your husband?
No, well, I'm not sure. I can't remember who hired him back. And both the women look at each other, like just like uncertain of who would have hired him back.
Can I make a perception check, see if either of them are bullshitting me?
Yeah, sure.
That would most likely be insight, correct?
Yeah, it'd be more of an insight check.
Got
it. Both the women appear to be telling the truth.
That'll
Like
be all
neither-
for now. I'll come back if I
Oh,
have other questions.
Oh, well, all right. And let's move to the group questioning the lizard folk. You guys are now. You guys walk up to the lizard folk. What would you like to say?
Earlier that Tusa had some enemies. Who could they be? Perhaps if you could inquire.
They all look at each other. Well, Tusa. He was not a very strong leader. He was to all those he knew. So, thinking about it, well, there was that whole thing. He came to us maybe a week back talking about some disappearances. So I'd imagine that whoever took his daughter Galera, who I see here tonight, I know nothing about it. I assumed it must be some rival gang like the Footleaves, but I'm not sure. The Footleaves don't really like anyone. Aside from them, well, there's us, but we would never do something as cowardly as poison. We would, murder him, cold blood, with like a big sword probably, or some magic. We're not about poison. Unlike the UNT, they're big into their poisons,
Anyone else you can think of, or is that about it?
Well, I'd imagine that everyone must have enemies in their private time. That I know of. That's all I can think of, I believe. Yes, that's all.
All right, that's it for now. I'll let you know if I'll come back if I have anything else for you.
If you must. And then they turn back and start talking to each other. And let us move to in the cellar. You walk down these stairs, and the light is quite dim. Making your way to the bottom, you find a very like low ceilinged big room with like rows of like barrels on like racks that make these like that make these sort of hallways that only one person can fit down in a sort of maze. What would you like to do? Jim Tim looks around. Oh, this is it. Oh, my God, this is the cellar.
Where are the new barrels taken from?
The new barrels, huh? Let me think. Well, we try to take from the back. Drink the older stuff first. So, I'd assume it'd be back there. But, I
Take us
don't
there
know.
first.
Alrighty. You guys walk forward, and then at your first turn, which is a four-way intersection, you take a left. That goes until you hit a dead end, where you then turn. A dead end with a right corner. That being at the wall of the cellar. You follow that down for about 10 feet, and then you hit a straight or a right turn. He continues to go straight, and then makes a right turn at the next intersection. That being another straight or right. He keeps going straight past a four-way intersection and then takes a left. Oh, this would be it, oi.
I'd like to look around and see if anything has been tampered with.
Sure. And you have a dark vision, right, Brock?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I think so. Or low light vision.
It's dark vision, which means I can see like super well in like dark areas up to like 60 feet.
Yeah.
So would that be perception or investigation?
What are you looking for exactly?
Just see if anything has been like tampered with.
I'd say that's investigation. No, it seems like just the normal sort of barrels. Like as the old ones are like for ale, new ones are put in to be fermented. So like you can find the exact one. It hasn't been placed yet. Everything seems fine.
Ambrose is going to look for like seams in the stone.
All right. Roll investigation for me. No. The wall behind seems perfectly normal. And the walls, like it doesn't.
What are you looking for, Ambrose?
Well, in my father's wine cellar collection, wasn't exactly the same as an ale collection. These barrels are quite large, but my father, I don't know if I should tell you. Oh, what the hell? He had this one wine bottle which you could turn and it would open a false wall.
Oh boy, the Jim Tim turns to you. That's quite a tale you got there. Well, I can't think of anything like that down here, else I might have gone down to the local sock hop for a night of fun every now and again, oi.
Oh, maybe it's the floor. And then Brock is gonna take out his war pick and strike the floor.
Okay, can you roll a strength check on that for me?
Don't hit the kid.
Oh.
You strike the floor with your pick, creating a huge crack, and Jim Tim looks at him and goes, "What are you doing?" Oh, the
checking
floor!
for secret passages.
Oh no, I can't think of any secret passages. Why are you? You're hitting the floor.
I just had to make sure. Calm down.
Oh my god, oi. Well, we should probably be heading back up unless there's anything else you want to check.
Brock, why don't you poke a small hole in top of this barrel right here? And he's gonna point to the the next newest barrel in the collection.
I'm gonna whack it with my war pick. Oh.
Just on the
roll
top,
strength.
small hole.
I'm gonna check strength.
You want to? Yeah, you put a small. Can you roll a d20 for me to see how? I want to see how accurate you are with making just a small. Okay. Okay. You punch like a hole about the size of 2 fingers into it, and ale starts to spill out.
Boy, drink this ale. How does it taste?
Oh, I'm not really old, Lord. That's not really my thing. It's spilling on the ground. You might want to pick it up on its side, like so it doesn't spill everywhere.
We're in the middle of an investigation. I need you to drink this ale right now.
I really shouldn't be drinking this.
Oh wait, this is ale, and then Brock is just gonna start just drinking the ale as it spews out.
Okay.
Like a dog.
First is 1 cup. One thing of ale. So if you want to do a drink check for. Next is another ale.
How does it
Tell me-
taste?
Oh,
It's
no.
really good.
Yeah, from what you've drank, it just tastes like.
Yeah, it seems to be normal.
I do think we've messed around enough in the basement. I think we should go.
Sure, the ale is spilling everywhere. Please, the barrel up somewhere.
You deal with it.
Oh my god!
And then
Brock
Amber's
will-
gonna walk.
Brock will try to like rotate it up to where it doesn't spill out.
Yeah, he helps you, and you fixed it so it's on its side, like on the ground, covering the hole you made, because he's worried he'll get yelled at.
There you go. Disaster fixed. I'm gonna slap him on the back. The small
Oh, no.
child.
You want to do a strength check? At advantage, because it's on a child.
Oh no!
I'm gonna give
I
a
like-
child.
Like a cut G. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah, what if-
no!
Would have been a nat 1.
You hit the child, and you almost topple him over with the sheer force of it. And he goes, "Ah!" and he speed walks away from you. And so now Ambrose and Brock, that you see the light like going down the different like turns towards the door as it goes away from you. The kid's still screaming.
Kid, what's wrong?
Why you hit me?
I was just celebrating a disaster fixed.
My lord is dead, sir. Oi, oi.
Yeah, he drank the crazy poison.
Oh my god, you're right, the crazy poison.
Makes everything happen at once.
Oh. Well, you guys want to come, like, up the stairs now? I don't know. Oi, oi.
Yeah, there's really nothing down here. What do you think, Ambrose?
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
The child comes back to where you are, doing the twists and turns. It goes, follow me close. And leads you back, like, up the lefts and rights and straights, up to
Can I
the
see
stairs.
if I like see anything weird as we're like walking out?
Sure, what do you want to look for?
Just any like cracks in the wall or the like floor that might seem like some sort of door.
Sure, like an investigation check or like check. What do
Yeah.
you, like,
Yeah.
Right. The walls are definitely made of stone, and
Good to know.
the stone is there. That's about all you gather. You guys make your way up the stairs and back into the hallway. Well, sirs, you want me to bring you back to the mistress of the house, or is there anything else you want to see?
I think we're good for now.
All
Please
right.
lead us to the servants' quarters.
Oh, that'll be fine, oi. And he takes you further down the hallway. You're already about 4 more doors down. It's the right door this time. Oh, yeah, that would be in here, my lord. He opens it to like this huge 1-room servants' quarters with a bunch of bunk beds and
Is there
chests.
anyone in it?
No, there's no one in.
Do you know which one belonged to the head servant that got fired?
Oh, he wasn't just a head servant, my lord. He, 1 second. He wasn't just a head servant, my lord. I'm pretty sure he was the head servant. So, he had his own quarters.
Oh, well, where would those be?
Oh, well, those would be, the room right across the hall.
Oh, okay. Then
Duh.
Brock is gonna walk across the hall,
Right,
and he's gonna try to kick the door open.
go ahead. Your foot really hurts.
Oh,
You should have used the other leg.
What do you mean?
That's what you get for trying to steal Balasar's shtick.
And Ambrose is gonna try to open the door with the doorknob.
The door is locked.
Brock, try kicking it again. This time with your metal leg.
Okay.
Uh, uh, the door like budges, but it doesn't move. Like it just like barely moves. It doesn't budge.
Are you serious, Brock? Do I really need to kick down this door for you?
I'm not myself. Just kick it.
Actually, before I try that, little Tim boy,
Tim, yes, Tim.
do you have the key to this door?
Oh, well, my lord. I think only Jeffrem had a key to his door, but except for the mistress of the house might have one, my lord. As there you have a magical skeleton key that fits the all the locks in this place.
Let's go retrieve that then.
All right, my lord. And he walks back up the stairs, and with you guys down the hallway and up the stairs with you guys, leading you to Balazar, who's just got done talking with the ladies of the house. Oi, mistress, these men want the skeleton key. They need to get into Jeffrem's old room. And they go, what key? Oh, the skeleton key. And they both just look at each other like, I don't know anything about a skeleton key. What are you talking about, Jim Tim? But, mistress, I remembered the magical key that opens any lock. And everyone's just left confused, looking at each other.
A key that opens any lock, you say?
God damn it.
Any lock in the house or any lock everywhere?
Any lock in the house, I believe. And
Brock, Ambrose.
Do you mean the master key?
no, sir. That's not. I don't believe a master key. No, we try to keep our key rings. Though, Jeffrem, I believe, is the only one to his door. You know, head servant and all.
Brock, Ambrose, where's this door?
Come with us then.
Oh, it's down the hall. It's down the hall, my lord.
I'm gonna call out to Hugh and Drogos and tell them we may have his room.
Jim Tim, lead the way, please.
Oi, my lord. And he leads you back. It's like 7 rooms down and to the right, I think, if I remember correctly. And he's going to the door, lord.
Well,
Balazar,
Balazar, show us your skill.
Do the thing.
Yeah, and like always, you have advantages against doors.
Fuck yeah.
That ones.
You were saying?
So, with one like hearty kick, the bolt of the lock explodes on itself, and the door flies open. And then you are left with a very dark, somewhat small servant's room.
Ambrose is gonna like look around, see if there's any candles he can light.
Brock is just gonna go in.
Brock.
Drogos, you have another light spell? Or you tapped out?
I could probably do another one.
If you would be so kind. I don't want to fight in here with a torch.
So as the light comes on, you all see the first thing you notice is probably the blood. The bed is in the furthest right corner. There's an end table to the left. On the left side of the room is a desk, and there is a body sitting in the chair at the desk with his head slumped over, blood covering the chair and desk.
Balasar is going to draw his his long sword, and he's going to like spin around, looking throughout the room.
Yeah, it can only hold about one person, so you're the only person because you're a very big dragon.
This.
What's wrong, Balazar?
I thought you said this was the head servants' quarters, but it's smaller than the normal servants' quarters?
Well, the normal servants all share a room, my lord.
This is little more than a broom closet.
Oh, yeah, well, there's only so many rooms. Of course, my lord. After he got fired, he got hired back. Well, my lord, it's just, these things happen. Like,
Who said
this
anything
is the
about
only...
him being? Who had said anything about him being hired back?
What, he got hired back, my lord? We talked about this.
You got hired back.
Yes, my lord.
By who?
Well, let me try to remember. I cannot remember for the life of me, man. I just remember one day he was working here again, living in the broom closet.
Who would know?
I've already talked to Mr. the House. They don't remember.
Well, my lord,
Maybe it's some sort of mass hex.
I'm going to walk forward and I'm going to use the tip of my sword to prod up this dude's face and see if I can figure out who it is.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Go ahead. What do you want? You want to do a perception check on him?
Sure.
Sure. Just do a check for me. With 16, so looking at him, you have a man who, upon lifting his head, his throat is slashed. He is a human man in a pink suit, which is now very red. Can
I roll medicine to see how long he's been dead?
Sure.
Shit.
By the looks of it, you're not really able to tell. You can tell that whatever it was very violent.
And you know your way around a corpse?
Can Ambrose?
And I mean in a medical profession, not being a corpse. No offense.
Can Ambrose look at his arms and if he had a weapon?
Yeah, Balsar is going to need to leap in order for us to fit in.
Yeah, I will back off.
Entering the room, Ambrose, can you do a Constitution save for me? You get advantage. Roll it again. I said you got. I said you got advantage. Okay, yeah.
I got it too.
That's fine. You don't puke because you ripped a man's heart out earlier, so you're 1 and a 2. Oh my god. So, yeah. What do you want to look at?
His arms, defensive wounds.
Yeah. You want to do investigation? So, upon looking at this man, as you lean over, you sort of trip and fall into him, breaking the chair and falling on top of him, and just sputtering onto the floor. Everything just breaking.
His spirit's angry. Let me out of here. Let me out. And I'm gonna run out.
I'm gonna let Ambrose pass, and I'm gonna walk back in.
You now have a corpse on the floor with a broken chair underneath, and the desk is covered in blood.
I'm going to look at. I would like to search through the desk. Maybe there's a note or something.
All right, you want to roll a fat investigation for?
I would love to.
The main thing you find is parchment in the desk. There seems to be some pages of some sort of diary in the desk. And on top of the desk, there seems to be a page that is covered in the page that he was that was probably being currently worked on the most recent page.
Is there anything legible on the page that is coated in blood?
You wanna roll just a d? Actually, I'll roll. You can make out faintly that the handwriting is in the desk, those pages, and
Say again, you cut out.
the handwriting of the page on the desk covered in the same handwriting as the pages in the desk is what you make out first. You can pick out the main thing you can pick out is at the very bottom in very bold big letters is the word Darthag. That's about all.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to call back. Yep. That's confirm on Darthag. Whoever. This guy apparently knew about him, so I assume this is in fact Jeffrem. Fuck.
The little kid is hiding behind Humorous, by the way. Oh my lord! Oh my!
I'm now going to read through his journal.
Right. The journal accounts for they seem to be an account of the last several days and about his dumb luck. He's totally in awe that he was hired back, and it's pretty incredible that that they would hire him back after firing him so rudely.
Does he make any mention of who hired him back?
His the way he puts it is, I can't. Well, let me.
What?
The message indicates she.
Okay, that's kind of helpful.
Like, I can't believe she hired me back after I was so rudely kicked out for some minor differences in my day-to-day practice. I was such a good servant, and hopefully I can be again. And then the next note talks about the sadness in the house with the disappearance of Galera, and the withdrawnness of the man of the house, and how the servants don't want to talk to him. And the third note, which is from yesterday, talks about how in the street a man walked up to him, or someone walked up to him in a cloak and gave him a pink suit, and he really liked it.
I'm gonna search that suit.
Sure. Well, let's roll let's roll a sleight of hand on that.
1 second, step up a little while.
Sorry, I want to put a little bit of investigation music on.
How do I roll sleight of hand? Is it just exclamation point sleight of hand?
Check.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. So, looking around on him,
Balasar door kicker, master thief.
I need to look one thing up. 1 sec. Sorry, 1 sec.
All the clues are starting to come together.
Sorry. I just gotta look one thing up. To do. You find a wooden stick with a heart-shaped leaf on the end.
Anything unusual about this stick?
From looking at it, just seems like a wooden stick with a heart-shaped leaf on the end to you.
Alright, I'll just hold on to it for a bit. Anything else on it?
He has 8.5 gold.
Okay, I mean, I'll take the golds.
He also has some berries and nuts.
So, is that it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room? Like, I know there's also, like, a bed.
You can look around if you want.
Sure, I'll check perception.
That'd be $4.80. Looking around, his room is like the bed seems pretty normal. Looks like it's not really like super messy. Like it's very clean. The room is very clean. A lot of flowers everywhere. Some are covered in blood, of course, because of the neck. He has some houseplants. That's about it. He doesn't have a whole lot.
Alright, I guess we're going and talking to the Shakuthi and what's her name?
Galera.
Ah, that's the bitch.
Yeah, does anyone else want to do anything before you guys go there?
Can I check Arcana, see if there's like anything just arcanic in there?
Sure.
Ah, rip.
It's you can tell that something's probably arcanic.
There's at least one magic in there.
What kind of magic?
The magic type.
You want to search?
The crazy magic.
You wanna
Oh
go
my
in?
lord! My lord, you're saying there's magic in there, my lord.
There's crazy magic.
Oh no, is that the one that turns you into everything?
No, that's the one that turns you into nothing all at once.
Oh my god, oi, that's horrible.
Oh dear lord.
You guys can ask whoever his name is about stuff I can investigate in here. See if there's anything going on.
Alright,
Okay,
let us
let's
know if
head
you
to
find
her.
anything. We have a few questions for the two people of power. Or two remaining people of power in the house.
Right, so going back up the stairs to the woman of the household, a sheet has been draped over the frozen corpse. The frozen corpse of Tusa. And the guests are mingling mainly around the bottom part, while the women of the house, along with a couple servants that have come out of the kitchen, are all just sort of like mourning and talking quietly. And they see you come up. Oh, have you learned anything? Shakuthi asks, very concerned.
I've got good news and bad news. What do you want to hear
Oh.
first?
The good news, please. I haven't heard good news in a while.
The good news is Jeffrem's dead. The bad news is
Oh
Jeffrem's
my!
dead and someone else did it.
Oh no! That's horrible. Yes,
But
my lord.
that-
There's blood everywhere, my lord. In the chamber that you the chamber.
Kid, please.
What is it, my lord?
Adults are talking.
Oh, sorry, my lord. Won't do it again. Promise, oi oi.
But there's one other problem.
Oh yes. What is it?
You said neither of you knew who hired him back.
Yes. I don't believe we have any idea. And Galera also is like, no, I can't recall.
I've got reason to believe one of you is lying to me.
Well,
Thankfully, Jeffrem kept a little journal. This recounted the last few days. According to him, he was honestly quite surprised that she had hired him back after he had been so rudely dismissed for differences in lifestyle. Which means it's one of you two, and you said you didn't know about it.
Yeah, that's quite strange. I don't even remember like hiring him back. He was just here one day, and you know, he's such a good servant. Neither of us, I don't believe, really questioned it. Did we, Galera? No, not at all.
Who fired him in the first place?
And they will think about us. They think long and hard. Oh, well. And then, Galera is not quite sure, and Shakuthi looks and goes, I think it was more of like a mutual thing, just because we didn't appreciate like some of the way he acted, but he's like after he got back, he changed quite a lot, you know.
Ah, so you fired him.
I thought you said Tusa fired him when I asked you earlier.
I believe he did. No, it was more of a mutual. Tusa and I both didn't appreciate the way he acted.
How did he act?
Oh well, you know, that whole thing. It's, just with the way he was he was really into the arcane, I guess you could say. We didn't really want that in a servant.
You ever mention Darthag?
Not that I can think of. The only person to mention him would have probably been Tusa. But Tusa in the last couple days, I'm pretty sure Tusa had talked to him. So I don't know. I think we all talked to him. He just sort of was back. We all figured it was the other one, I guess, that hired him back.
Well, prior to him having his throat slit open like a jack-o'-lantern,
Oh my! Oi, ma'am! Yeah, that's what happened, ma'am.
he
Throat
was
slit.
working on. He was in the process of writing another entry for his journal. I'll admit, not much of it is legible. It's definitely his, but you can make out one word. I'll give you a hint as to what it is. It's likes to float about yay high off the ground, mighty full of itself, and it really, really doesn't like the Yanti.
Is it you?
Do I float, motherfucker?
I mean, you're a dragon. I don't know if do dragons float?
Dragon born. We don't have wings. We
What?
can't float.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
a shame.
Darthag, you idiots.
Oh. That makes sense.
I should also point out, kid, didn't you mention a skeleton key?
Oi, I'm pretty sure they had a skeleton key, my lord. The skeleton key goes in the lock and it would change the shape of the lock and it would do the lock of the house
It worked
door.
with every door in the house, yes?
I did, my lord.
That door was locked. I have a way of opening locked doors that you may not be very fond of, but that ain't my problem. So, one of you is lying to me, and I'm going to find out who. Or
They
I can kill you both and call it a day.
They look at you just shocked, and then they turn to the rest of the party and go, "Can one of you speak with us that's not so crass and so brash, please?
That would be me.
Good
Are
luck
you
with
the
that.
dwarf that dances terribly?"
You're just not attuned to my culture.
Okay, so what would you like? Are you also gonna, sir?
No, we just want to know.
What would you like to know?
Ambrose,
Yeah,
help me.
Let's move back to Drogo's for a second. Yeah, Drogo's. What would you like to do? Are you in the room hanging out?
Where I'm just like, can I go over to? Do I like have to like roll investigation like or perception to like see the diary, or do I just sort of like see it?
I took the diary with me.
Yeah.
Mind. Can I check Arcana like on the body itself and see if there's anything up with it?
I guess, yeah. There's definitely magic around. Man. Would you like to look around and do anything else, or
Can I search the desk again, see if there's anything else that like Balzar might have missed?
yes.
Would that be investigation?
Yeah.
Join one.
Looking around, you find you find a herbalism kit.
All right, I'll pocket that.
All right.
You said there's not really too much I can do actually, so I guess I'll just head out and check out and with the rest of the group.
All right. And you make your way to the rest of the group who are still talking with the women. Now, you keep making such horrible accusations. What have you found out about my poor husband's murder? Come on, both of you, speak! Your tongues are tied, but they weren't tied a minute.
You mean other than the fact that one of you had some part to play in it?
Oh, I don't believe so, sir. They both look at each other.
Okay,
Well,
explain.
We both
something
love
me.
to, sir.
Who else has the capacity? Who else, other than you, and Dead Man over there? Who else has the capacity to hire or fire servants? Anyone?
Well, thinking about it, you do have a point. Tusa may have been the one to hire because neither of us did it.
No
Like
specific mention of she.
And they
I
both
don't
look
think
at each
you would've
other.
killed the person who just hired him.
Is Dragos here yet?
Yes, he's there.
I would like to go over and like tug on his like clothes and say, and just like whisper, check if there's magic. These people might be hexed. They're not making any sense.
Fine. Like to check Arcana.
All right.
That's not how you spell Arcana.
Chase.
I want to chase Arcana.
Yeah.
Use Arcana.
Yeah. Looking at them both, it seems, just by looking at them, that They both are emanating a strong magical aura.
Can I roll perception to see if there's like maybe some blood spatter on like their hands or something?
Sure. Nope, nothing.
Damn.
Those are definitely just regular women hands.
Ambrose is gonna go over to the guards and say,
Oh, to
We
the yeah, of course, to Goblin Lub.
we need the constable right away. We do believe we found the culprits in the murder.
Well, all right, sir. We'll just have to talk to the lady of the house by charge. Right, constable.
If you do not grab the constable right away, I will have you charged for attempted murder. Well, for murder.
Do you want to roll intimidation?
I think the term we're searching for is accessory.
Yeah, accessory to murder.
to murder.
Also, I believe it would technically wouldn't even be accessory to murder. It would be what is it? Disruption of a criminal investigation. But whatever.
Obstruction of justice, I think.
Obstruction of justice. Yeah, if you want to roll a fat intimidation for me there, Ambrose, to see if you can intimidate them.
And do I get advantage because they're not noble people, or
Sure, yeah, you do.
doesn't matter?
They all look at you like, well, sir, I don't believe that you could charge us with such a thing, but I guess one of us can go get the constable. Oh, Gub, are you going? Lub, are you going? Gub, Lub, Gub. And they look back and forth, and then eventually they decide that Lub is going to go get the constable while Gub stays.
Thank you.
Yeah. And now, they just, you just sort of have Gub by the door.
And who hired you, might I ask?
Well, sir, that would have been, thinking about that would have been our dear Tusa. You know, see, with him being a Malisan and all, he needs other Malisan to guard him. He doesn't want purebloods or any humans guarding him. He needs pure-blooded snake people like us.
See.
Yeah. So it is, buddy. Well, you need anything else?
Let me know when he arrives.
I will do that.
And Ambrose is gonna walk back.
Alright.
The constable's on his way. He'll be able to sort this out with our help, I'm sure.
You find anything, Drogos?
Well, had this, I take out the herbalism kit.
Oh God, that foul thing. The
What?
Shakuthi looks at you. Ugh. That dirty servant. He was so good except for the freaking all his weird doings.
Don't see what's wrong with an herbalism kit.
Well, you see, he used it in tandem with his magics and ugh.
Yeah, speaking of magic, I kind of sense a presence from over here.
They both look at you just like, what are you talking about? We, neither of us are practitioners of magic, sir.
You sure about that? You know,
Sir, I am insulted that you would even say that.
Arcane doesn't lie, you know.
But you do! Leave my sight at once!
Alistar would like to check intimidation
To do what?
to get him to shut up.
Okay. Just glare at him. Yeah, they don't look at you like, okay, he stay. But only because you're scary. Now, sirs, I genuinely, I don't know. Like, this is all just so confusing. No,
How much do you remember about the night you got kidnapped?
Oh, at Tigalera?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sir, not very much at all. I awoke from my bed, and I was tied to that slab in that cave there.
What did they do?
Oh, they said some horrible things. They just kept saying how I was going to meet Darthag, and they kept saying how they were going to sacrifice me. I think if you hadn't arrived, they were preparing for something horrible. I probably wouldn't be here today.
Jorgos, can you see if her mind is alright?
So, for what's alright? Sorry.
If
Ambrose, I don't think you
Galena,
read.
Galvera,
Galera.
Oh,
Galera.
Let's see if there's like anything like really magical about her.
See if she's been turned into a cultist.
I'm not sure how much I can do, but see if there's anything up.
You sense a sort of overbearing presence from her.
Sure that's all you remember?
Oh, yes, sir. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I do remember something. I remember it was my mother that fired our old servant, because my mother does not like druids. And Shakuthi looks at her like, well, I never, you know, I'm not the intolerant sort.
Balasar is like very subtly reaching his head, like reaching down for his dagger.
Now, sirs, Galera's like, I believe that my mother may be the culprit in all this. For just getting back, it's quite horrible. You know, my poor father.
You're the one with magic presence, you know.
Okay, I would now like to pose a similar question to Shakuthi. How much does she remember about the night her daughter was kidnapped?
Oh, not very much at all. Now, you know, and she's like, well, I would have been asleep with Tusa. There was a loud noise, like a popping, and searching the castle, the only disappearance we found was my daughter.
Teleport spell?
Oh, we assumed, yes.
Oh.
And now, may I might add, with druids and all, well, I don't like them. I certainly didn't fire him alone. My husband didn't like the way that he tried to get us all into his whole, you know, hippy dippy sort of druidity.
So neither of you are questioning the fact that your memories are so.
You know, with royalty, it happens. You know, you lose the.
And then Ambrose is going to look to see if the daughter has any sort of blade hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Try to see.
Yeah, go ahead.
What would that be?
Perception. Looking at her, it does appear that she has a little dagger. Yeah.
My lady, might I see your dagger?
At the mention of a dagger, Balasar's hand is going to shoot up towards his longsword.
Whoa, calm down. I'm sure that she has nothing to hide. But Ambrose is prepared.
Dagger? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Why, right there on your hip.
What? And the judge goes, oh, yes. Dagger. Yes, here you are. And she hands it to you.
Can I look at it, see if it's covered in blood?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Is it covered in blood?
It's not.
Ambrose, hand me that dagger, would you?
I kind of... Well, I just pass it to
Mhm.
Bowser.
Can I roll investigation or something to see if this blade was perhaps recently cleaned?
Sure, you can, yeah. That'd be...
Insight, you said?
Mm-hmm. Nope. Definitely, it looks practically brand new. Like she's never used it before.
It's at this that he was gonna kind of like piece things together in his mind, and he's gonna walk over to Drogo's and point to his herbalism kit that he has.
Mhm.
And he's gonna like nod towards him, like, can he have it for a second?
Joe's gonna hand it over.
And then he's gonna walk over to Balazar and like point towards like the berries and the stick with the leaf on it to see that as well.
What you thinking?
He's gonna walk over to the table where the cup is. He's gonna take out the herbalism kit and mash up the berries to see if the color is consistent with the drink that he drank. Would that be an investigation?
Yes. Yes, it would be. Mashing up the berries with the herbalism kit, it does appear that the color does match the drink that was served.
And he's gonna kind of like point with his hand axe to the color of both, and then he's gonna hand the respective items back to Balazar and Drogos and kind of prop against the corner as they continue their conversation.
The two women look, oh my! It's identical!
Solid work, Hugh.
Where did you get that branch from, Humorous?
He's gonna point to Balazar to explain as he just kind of tips his hat a little bit lower.
I pulled the branch from Jeffrem's coat.
Must have been some horrible druidic, some sort of druidic focus or something.
No, seems to be a fairly simple poison. Almost amateurish.
Well,
Amber-
that's, druids do that, you know.
Can Ambrose hand the dagger to the, like, queen or mother?
Sure. She
And-
looks at it, why are you making me hold it?
I want to see something.
You
And
wanna
I'm
see
gonna
what?
I'm just like watching to see if it becomes a cool dagger when she grabs it.
She looks at you, why? I don't like
Just hold it.
I'm not a violent person, sir.
I want you to inspect it. Its handiwork is quite... I don't know. Well done.
She looks around and then attempts to jump off the balcony.
Balasar would like to roll athletics.
Yes, okay, that's fine.
Oh my god.
You manage to run so fast that you like shoulder tackle her as she's jumping over, knocking her back onto the ground. Like
Put the dagger in her hand.
no!
Balasar is going to draw his short sword and place it to her throat. Spill it, or your guts do.
I'm not a violent person. Weapons scare me, sir. I'm
Then you could have
nothing
just-
but a simple royal woman.
I would like to roll intimidation again.
Yeah, what are you trying this time just to keep her still?
No, if she doesn't talk, I'm going to scare it out of her.
Sir, there's nothing to talk out of me. I'm just a simple, I'm just a simple royal woman, sir. Please.
Ambrose is gonna, like... Are we still on the top balcony?
Yeah. She never even got the chance to, like, vault over the balcony. I stopped her.
Ambrose is gonna, like, lean down and, like, try to, like, put the handle of the dagger
Mm-hmm.
into her hand without like letting go.
You want to do a strength check for me?
Can I assist him with the strength check somehow?
Are you proficient in strength? Let me check.
Like,
Yeah.
can you hold her arm down?
Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, you can assist.
Okay, how do I assist him?
I just do it advantage.
Yeah, he just gets advantage in it.
Okay.
And let me just. Oh. You place the dagger in her hand, and as her fingers wrap around, it morphs into this hooked black dagger.
Aha!
And she just starts screaming, "No!
Ambrose!
All this planning! Foiled by you, Wram!"
Ambrose! Good thinking.
I'm gonna take the dagger back out of her hand and then take the heart out.
Can you roll a strength check for me? See if you can get the dagger out of her.
With advantage again, or?
Yeah, Balasar's still holding. Yeah, you yank it out before she can.
And now I'm gonna take the heart out.
Ambrose.
Yes.
In my pack, there's about 50 feet of rope. Can you get some of it for me?
Sure. Nah.
Yeah, you're gonna grab the rope for him.
Yeah, I'm just like standing behind Balazar, which is massive, like
Mhm.
opening up his back, like trying to reach like into his back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got.
Oh, why is it so slimy in here? Oh, I think I found it. I'm gonna pull it out.
Grab it and cut off 2 or 3 feet.
I'm gonna use my broken sword handle,
Yeah, you cut it, no problem.
and then I'm just holding like 25 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
Said 2 to 3, not 25.
Do I need to cut it again?
Not that much rope, Ambrose. Enough to wrap around her.
No, please don't hang me. No.
What happens to you ain't my problem. Just making sure you can't run.
With
Can't
that,
you deal with this? I have important stuff to do with
Which one of
Borosisi.
us is currently holding a murderer to the floor?
And I'm gonna
hearing the queen say, "Please don't hang me." Gub, the guard from the door, comes up the stairs, and with him leaving the door, guests begin to rush out.
Hubris.
What's going on here? What are you doing to the queen?
The queen killed Tusa.
The queen killed Tosa. Well, I won't believe it for a second.
Ambrose, the knife, please.
Hold on. And I'm going to place the heart on her forehead.
She begins to scream, and her hair catches fire.
Let the Borosisi into your brain.
Gub goes, "Oh my God, ma'am!" And then Jim and Tim goes, "Oh my God, my lady, no!" And the two sort of and the snake man puts out the fire and shoos your rock away from her head. What are you doing to what are you doing to her?
I'm trying to uncult her.
She's a cultist.
What are you talking about? This is our lady of the house.
She got the princess kidnapped. She's the one who gave them the ability to kidnap her. She's the one who rehired Jevram. She's the one who allowed him to poison Tusa's wine. She's a Darthagian cultist.
I'll stand back for now. And it's at this point that that Lub comes back with the local like head guard. What's going on in here?
We got a murderer for you.
Oh my! And the head guard comes up the stairs. It's this Goliath in plate mail with this huge battle axe over his back. He goes, my name is well, I just call me Grum if that's all right. My full name is Grum Hagman Demstreamus, but most people just call me Grum. I'm the town guard. How may I assist here? What needs to be? Is this the? Are you
God damn
telling
it,
me?
Michael, I hate how accurate that is.
I have just been posting like clue, like gifs. It's
Uh-huh.
so perfect.
I was not expecting a
We
murder
need your
mystery
shackles,
tonight.
we do.
We
need you to arrest her.
Well, yeah, the lady of the house. Oh my! Why would she do it?
She's not under her own control.
She's a cultist. She works as a spectator named Darthag.
Well, sir, and he says, "Oh, maybe these'll help." And he pulls out some shackles that have they're metal and they have a faint blue glow to them. And he's like, "Oh, if I may," and he snaps them to his wrist. And in that instant, Galera falls over, on just like dead unconscious, like not dead, but like unconscious.
Balasar is going to very slowly let go of her wrists.
The guard has her now. Like he's putting all his weight on her.
Okay.
We have proof if you want to see. And Ambrose drops the knife like onto her unconscious hand.
This is the mother. That's not the daughter's unconscious.
Oh,
Like as soon as the shackles were put on the mother.
oh, that's weird.
What? That's the right. That's So what were you saying? Where did you put the knife?
And wait, so the daughter went unconscious when the shackles got put on?
The daughter fainted because her mother killed her father.
Oh.
And would you want to put the knife?
I thought the mother was unconscious, so I wanted to show the constable. That the knife became cool.
the constable put the knife on the mother. He put the shackles on her, and with these like faint blue glow, and as soon as he snapped them on, the daughter fell unconscious, standing next to him.
Okay.
And then he turns to you and goes, "Anti-magic gauntlet, these very handy."
I see.
What you want to show me?
Oh, hi, Gygax.
Oh,
never mind.
What do you want to show me as proof?
Oh, I wanted to put the knife into her hand. It becomes...
The cultists that she's a part of, they use these weird magical weapons. They take different appearances when a cult member holds them.
That's it's quite interesting. I've never seen anything like that, but you want to try that?
Ambrose is gonna do it.
And as you do it, the knife sort of starts to morph that black like curved dagger again. It gets like halfway there and turns back, and then tries again, and turns back and tries again. Like the gauntlets are stopping it from. And he goes, "My word!" Well, that's certainly not something you see every day now, is it?
It is not.
Well, that's clear enough suspicion for me to take her in. We So how many bodies we got here? That's fine advice. We got plenty of clerics back at the prison. Now, how many bodies? Should I send a guard squad here to try to clean things up?
2 bodies. It's a bit of a mess in the head servant room. So, oh no, just send someone to pick up the bodies, and that'll be all.
Yeah. Yes, I'll take this woman in, and then I'll send the guards. Now, why don't you folks just clear out of here? Well, I'll take care of the rest.
Well, we expect some sort of
Ambrose!
compensation for doing your job.
Ambrose.
Excuse me, sir.
Ambrose. Don't.
You know what? Sure, here. And he reaches in his back pocket, pulls out another pair of shackles of anti-magic, and he throws.
Oh, why, thank you.
Yep, they come in. They sure do come in handy there, buddy.
Where did you
Now,
get these, might I ask?
No, standard issue for the guards. You never know. You run into like kobolds in here, like in Wram that have magic, like that guy. And he turns to behind you, to Bug, who's still with you guys.
Oh shit, hey bud.
Hey guys, yeah, I've just been watching, just trying to help, but I'm not super good with mysteries. He's like, and then he turns to God. He's like, "Hey buddy, long time no see." And then and Bug proceeds to run away. He runs down the stairs and out the door and just away. I'll get him some other time.
Should we know what that dastardly kobold did?
Filthy kobolds aren't allowed in the turn.
Everyone has a bounty somewhere, Valzar.
I am already aware of this fact. I'm pretty sure I'm still wanted somewhere.
You probably shouldn't tell me that, but I'll let it slide this one time. Well, you folks better be getting out of here like Bug Vungus just did. But not so fast and erratic like.
Brock is gonna sprint down the stairs and out the door like Bug.
Sorry, it's just gonna vault over the banister.
Ambrose
Okay,
is
I need a
gonna walk
performance
down
check.
this. Okay, never.
Oh, what's up? What are you
I'll
doing?
wait.
Walking down the stairs? No, can I get an athletics check from Balasar then?
Sure thing.
Brock does it just like Bug. Balazar jumps down the stairs, does a sick roll, alleviating all sort of damage from the fall, and then sort of
Ambrose.
saunters off real cool.
Ambrose is gonna jump off the balcony and then try to take some rich people food because he hasn't had expensive food in a while. So he's gonna take some for the road.
Yeah, sure. That's athletics as well.
And Hugh just walks down the stairs and goes out.
Jordan's just watching.
Yeah,
And then
The
Jordan's
only
like,
sane member of
Yeah.
the party.
Ambrose also. He does what.
on the way down, Jarvis just whispers to him, "Good job, mate."
And then from behind you, the guard yells up top, "Hey, who are you guys?"
Oh, no one.
Okay. And then you go and leave, closing the doors behind you. And so, I guess what, you guys just gonna walk back to back to Gleb's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it takes 20 minutes. 30 minutes. You guys end up walking back to Gleb's. You guys want to go into Gleb's, or are you gonna just go straight to bed up at in your house next door?
Let's go to Gleb's real quick.
All right. So you all walk into Gleb's. Him and Bug are just chatting. It's pretty big. And Gleb looks at you all and goes, "I heard you guys solved a murder!"
Really? We
Yup.
just did that.
I mean, Bug's been talking about it.
Have you seen how fast Bug can move?
I was the track star on my Kobold track team in a long time ago.
He played college ball, you know.
Could've gone
How
pro
long
if
do
he didn't
kobolds
join the
go
Navy.
to school?
About 2 months.
Nano
Wow.
machines done.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard you guys solved a mystery at that. That's pretty wild. Yeah, the disappearances, I mentioned them before. And if you guys don't remember, I mentioned them the second day you were here. It's interesting that now we know they're connected to a freaky highball guy.
Gygax, the swollen.
Get it right.
That he just shrugs his shoulder. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty weird. Well, You guys want anything before you go to bed?
I'd
You guys
like
going?
some ale.
You got it, Brock. And he throws you a bottle.
I'll take 1 L.
You
Do you
get.
have
He throws you a bottle of ale.
Do you have a bullywug head?
He throws you a bottle of vodka. Ambrose. This good?
Is this distilled bullywug?
Yeah, go ahead and drink it.
He was gonna have walked back to the building that they've been staying in. Like, he's just upstairs polishing his weapons.
Yuri's just gonna like go with him, but like not like up with him, you know.
Mhm. Yep. So the gang, some are drinking, some are hanging out. And I believe with that, kind of curtains close, right?
I think so.
Thus ends a murder most scaly. Ba, ba, ba! Yeah, that's the end of the
I
session,
thought-
guys.
All is fair in love and Wram.
All is fair in love and war.
Everything we do is connected to each other in some way.
That's pretty fair.
I'm just
wasn't
sitting there like
expecting-
ripping out
okay,
teeth,
guys,
just thinking
guys,
of
guys.
like the poison.
I
part.
wasn't expecting for this session to become a crime drama, but I'm real glad we took a stab at it.
Well,
God, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, the guy poisoned him. The guy poisoned him. Like, Hugh wouldn't say it out loud though. I'm like, fine, I'll do it myself. Walked over and takes the
So-
kid. Here,
He
watch
I-
wasn't you. He poisoned him.
So I like was not paying attention to what Brian was saying for most of that on purpose. I wanted Brock to be just drunk and clueless. That was great. Ambrose, help!
Michael, we poisoned him. At that point, it didn't really matter. We were more focused on finding out who killed Jeffrey. Or at least I was.
Whoever killed Jeffrem killed the other guy. The king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to find the mastermind.
Maybe he was bewitched to like kill himself.